Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Deep End. This is Zar,
This is John.
And I'm AJ.
and today we're going to talk about the one and only Angel of Death. Now, who wants to talk about it?
I actually don't, but this is very interesting, actually. So, the Angel of Death. Who is the Angel of Death? His name is Josef Mengele.
Yep, Josef Mengele.
It's Mengele.
Is it? Oh, Mengele. Oh, there you go. There's the pronunciation.
Born the 16th of March 1911 and lived up to the 7th of February 1979. He actually lived his old age, even though he committed crimes, so many atrocities that earned him the nickname the Angel of Death. He was actually a German Schutzstaffel, or the SS, part of the SS. Now you guys know what that means. It's one of those sick bastards.
Yeah.
Who's responsible for Auschwitz.
Yep.
Auschwitz concentration camps, where they
During World War II.
Yeah, the atrocities, the shit they've done there cannot be forgiven. Like, even though they're dead, every person who remembers Auschwitz will never ever forgive these guys, the SS. Mengele was a notorious member of the team of doctors responsible for the selection of victims to be killed in the gas chambers. They were responsible for the Jewish gassing, where they tell them that, okay, come here. We're gonna just put you in this room.
Yeah. It's basically what happens is when these some of the people are interred in the camp. Basically, they become prisoners of war. However, there are people during this time when Jews were, they were brought to these concentration camps. Some of them, upon arriving, are told to get rid of all of their personal belongings. You just have to put it somewhere. You have to put it on a pile.
You can get it later.
Yeah, you are naked. Basically, you are naked. They shave you, and some of them are committed into the concentration camp, and some of them are asked to enter the gas chambers outright. Now, when we say gas chambers, basically they are executed through gassing, and
it's one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, millions of people died this way during World War II.
Millions of Jews would die this way, and not only that, Josef and his team performed deadly human experiments on prisoners. Arrivals, a lot of arrivals were experimented in different fashions. Mengele used Auschwitz as an opportunity to continue his anthropomorphical experiments. He was clearly fascinated with a lot of things. One of them were twins.
Yeah, deeply obsessed with twins, and how twins worked.
To the point that he forces two people. He conjoins them.
Yeah, he creates artificially conjoined twins. Basically, some of these in some of these experiments, these twins are surgically sewn together, and they share. Joseph sort of engineers it in a way that they will share organs, share the same digestive tract.
Basically, he's one of the inspiration for that fucking movie, The Human Centipede.
Oh yeah, definitely. He even there was this one experiment wherein he would infect one twin with some disease, and he would transfuse the blood from that twin into the other healthy twin. Just for the hell of it, just to see what happens.
And there are other there's this account, I read it from somewhere, that there's a city where there are a lot of twins.
Oh yeah, there's this town.
Where there are a lot of twins, and those were byproducts.
He went there.
Those were byproducts of his experiment.
This was if I'm not mistaken, this is somewhere in South America. When he fled, he visited this town, and for some reason, that town suddenly had lots of twins. A lot of the pregnant women there started, giving birth to twins, triplets. It's fascinating.
Fascinating, but still so twisted and
Yeah,
insane.
It was the result of probably the result of his experiments. I mean, now I'm not condoning what he did, but
there are better ways to do it.
there are
Better humane fucking ways to do it.
yeah, and what I'm trying to say is that even though he tortured and killed and destroyed the lives of a lot of children, a lot of people, there's still, I know this is kind of twisted, but there's still some value in the knowledge that he gained from those experiments.
That's
Now,
true.
you won't, you might not know this, but a lot of the people who performed these kinds of experiments during wartime back in World War II, they were pardoned in exchange for the data that they accumulated. That's also true for that Japanese scientific unit who did a lot of human experimentation in China. There's this I forgot what they were called, but it's a Japanese during World War II. There's this group of Japanese scientists who would do gruesome experiments on the Chinese people that they captured, and they would perform live vivisections.
Yeah.
They would
Fuck, that's so.
basically they would cut people open while they're still alive and just observe how the body works. They would also torture these people. They would experiment
touch their organs, man,
yeah,
to see if they feel it.
yeah, and they would also test biological weapons such as diseases. Yes, Unit 731. Those are the guys.
Unit 731.
Yeah, Unit 731. A lot of these people, a lot of the scientists who were a part of this unit were pardoned because they possessed the data from those experiments. I mean, what are you gonna do with the data? Are you, say for example, you're from the US. Are you just gonna throw away all of that data?
It's still scientific data.
It's still scientific data. I mean, a lot of these data were used to save people. I understand that it's very gruesome, very morbid, but some of these people who were experimented on may have saved hundreds or if not thousands or if not millions of lives. But that's not justification. Now, going back to Mengele, this guy, he's a fucking psycho, because he has this exterior of kindness. Like a lot of the prisoners actually like him. They called him. Some of the kids called him Uncle, and he would talk to them. He would speak to them about their daily lives. He would know minute details of their lives, like what they ate, what they did, who they played with. It's like having this really kind uncle, like who knows a lot of things about you, who cares for you genuinely. Even though he would kill these children like a day or half a day or later, a few hours later, there's this
Sometimes Mengele often do these tasks with a flamboyant air, often smiling or whistling.
There you go. He's like he's very aloof. He's very he's happy with his job.
Okay, doing this. But
He's happy with his job.
And then later he's going to gas them with hydrogen cyanide or something.
A former Auschwitz prisoner doctor said he was capable of being so kind to the children, to have them become fond of him, to bring them sugar, to think of small details in their daily lives, and to do things he would genuinely admire. And then next to that, the crematory smoke, and these children tomorrow or in half an hour is going to send them there. Well, that is where the anomaly lay.
There's a disconnect. Basically, you have this person who seems so kind, so gentle, so
normal.
But he's actually not. He never saw these kids or these people as living things, you know?
Yeah.
They were just subjects.
An opportunity.
You know, they were just guinea pigs for him.
Yeah, and I think the reason he talks to them is just to gather data.
Really?
No?
I mean, I don't know. It's like kind of a twisted way to it's a twisted way to go about things.
He smiles and whistles tunes while gassing people. You think he isn't twisted per se? When you say the word twisted, you gotta have Josef Mengele in mind. He's that fucking psychotic.
Also, maybe he's
really
really just
this
happy,
asshole.
and he thinks that the Germany's winning the war and shit like that. It's a happy day for science, man.
Yeah, I don't think he even cares for the war at this point. He just wants to do lots of experiments.
Yeah.
And
He's got
the
so
war-
many subjects to
and
experiment.
yeah, the war gave him the opportunity to,
God bless Germany.
It's not even. It's got. I don't think it even has anything to do with the Aryans, the German Supermen, the ideology that Hitler is so fond
Yeah.
of. I think it's just personal curiosity.
Yeah.
He just wants to satisfy his scientific curiosity. He wants to find out things. He wants to learn.
He's the literal mad doctor.
Yeah, the usual mad scientists where you give them the opportunity to do what they want to do, and then they're just focused there.
I mean, the mere fact that you would create artificial conjoined twins.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. These two children died of gangrene after several days of suffering. Several days.
I don't think he sees the suffering. He just wants to learn. What would happen if
He just
I just
documents
leave him like that?
Fucking asshole. Anyway, after Auschwitz, Zara, I'll let you do this one.
Well, after Auschwitz, Mengele
Auschwitz.
Mengele transferred to Gross-Rosen concentration camp in Lower Silesia. On January 17, 1945, he brought along 2 boxes of specimens and records of his experiments. Most of the camp medical records had already been destroyed by the SS. The Red Army liberated Auschwitz on January 27. Mengele fled to Gross-Rosen on February 18, a week before the Soviets arrived. So basically, the Russians were already creeping on them. And he traveled westward disguised as a Wehrmacht officer to Saz. Here, he temporarily entrusted his incriminating Auschwitz documents to a nurse with whom he had struck up a relationship. So he basically had a girlfriend.
He knows how to love. What do you know?
He and his unit hurried west to avoid being captured by the Soviets and were taken prisoner of war by the Americans in June. Mengele was initially registered under his own name, but because of the disorganization of the Allies regarding the distribution of wanted lists and the fact that Mengele did not have the usual SS blood group tattoo, he was not identified as being on the major war criminal list.
What the fuck?
Lucky motherfucker.
He was released at the end of July and obtained false papers under the name Fritz Ullmann. Documents he later altered to read Fritz Hallmann. After several months on the run, including a trip to Soviet-occupied area to recover his Auschwitz record, the audacity of this guy
went to enemy territory just to get his records.
Mengele found work near the Rosenheim as a farmhand. Worried that his capture would mean a trial and death sentence, he fled Germany on April 17, 1949. Assisted by a network of former SS members, Mengele traveled to Genoa, where he obtained a passport under the alias Helmut Gregor.
Oh my god, Hail Hydra.
No, actually, that Genoa was the town I've been talking about earlier, where they drilled fucking holes in mountains. You know why? Because those holes were actually, according to this show, I'm plugging the show, Chasing Hitler on History Channel.
Yeah.
According to this show, this is where they fucking took Hitler to.
So he was possibly fleeing with the Führer.
With the Führer himself. And the balls of these guys going to fucking Russia, where the army is strict as fuck.
Yeah.
Everything is controlled by the military, just to get their records. What? Dude.
I think I need my records.
Let's go to the Soviets.
It's his life's work.
Well, yeah.
I imagine the reason why he would want to get off that shit is because it's his life's work. It's valuable data.
This is so
and I'm not even sure why did the Americans let this guy go? I mean, I understand that he did not look like a major player.
Yeah.
But I doubt the Americans would have let that pass. I think
there's something in the works here.
Yeah, trade might have happened.
Hydra.
And he was able to elude his pursuers. He was able to elude the Jewish hit squads.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because a lot of revenge squads surfaced right after the war. A lot of Jews, a lot of Americans, a lot of other, it's comprised of different nationalities. A lot of people who are angry with the SS.
Never piss off the Jews, man.
A lot of people who angered the SS banded together and formed these hit squads, wherein they would obtain information about these SS members who were granted asylum.
Yeah.
And they would just, execute them. Some of these people did not care whether they would get caught or not.
Yeah.
But the only important thing is just to get even, because these people, they were really
they're really pissed.
They were really pissed. They were tortured. They were their lives were ruined. They lost family members, and it's maybe it's bad for me to say, but it's a tragedy that none of them reached Mengele in time. This SOB lived to a ripe old age.
He actually sailed to Argentina in July of that 1949.
Yeah.
His wife, I think that was the nurse, refused to accompany him, and they divorced in 1954.
Good for her.
Good girl. Good woman.
In South America, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Mengele worked as a carpenter while residing in a boarding. I mean, first of all, dude, doesn't he get haunted by the
things that he did?
Yeah.
How can you sleep at night when
you killed millions of people?
But remember, this is a guy who whistles as he's burning
happy,
people.
I think.
This is a guy who sweet talks a kid 30 minutes before executing the same child.
I mean, I could do that with an egg or a tomato if I'm going to make an omelette. Like, I'm going to eat you now. I'm gonna cut you up.
But he does that for kids.
But he does that to people.
Yeah,
that's
it's fucked up, man. A lot of these people probably thought he was some sort of savior. That he's a kind German. He's not like the others.
He's a doctor.
He's gonna take care of us. We can trust him. It's so twisted. It probably gives him a high or something. Maybe it gets his dick hard or whatever whenever he does this. But he probably gets off to it. Yeah. Like these people loving him unconditionally because he's like the light of hope. Is like the light at the end of the tunnel. He's gonna help them out. You know what? You have a problem? just go talk to Uncle Mengele. He's gonna take care of it.
Yes.
And you know he's gonna oblige, you know, but just wait for your turn because he's out to get you.
And small trivia: other pseudonyms used by Mengele is Dr. Fausto Rindon.
Ah man, this guy's fucking
insane.
He's fucking conceited too. He thinks he's some
demon
great
scientist.
doctor, like whatever.
This guy,
he's conceited.
Used the name Faust. How?
Well, Faust is that doctor who made the deal with the devil, right?
Yeah, and he used that.
Yeah.
What, like? Seriously,
you demon, you. It's so fun that we're fucking talking bad about him right now. He's dead for like a few years now.
I mean, my only regret is that these guys
Yeah.
who were out killing these SS officers were not able to get him in time because
Yeah, I
he
know.
definitely deserves it. You know, I'm not bad-mouthing all of the members of the SS. Probably some of those people didn't have any choice. They were probably humane as well. They probably also, some of them probably
Yes.
fought for the Jews. Some of them probably tried to change tried to change everything from the inside, you know?
Yeah.
But this guy, he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve getting to live old, getting to have a retirement, getting to be swimming in Brazil. You know,
doesn't
like,
even deserve a wife.
Thank God that woman
well,
divorced
the
him,
woman
man.
divorced him though, so I guess
So,
that kind of evens
But
out.
just like Hitler, just like Elvis, there were a lot of Mengele sightings all over the world.
Yeah.
Wiesenthal came to have information that placed Mengele on the Greek island of Kinthos in 1960.
What the fuck is this guy doing all over the planet? Like, he's
I
like,
think he's still continuing the what do you call this? Ancient artifact diggings.
that's what that's why he fucking got his records back. Because he needs to continue those experiments. You know that you were talking about this town, right? It's actually one of the towns that he fled to, and that town suddenly started having a twins boom. Like every girl, every pregnant woman in that town started having twins, started giving birth to triplets. You know, and this is this guy who has a fascination with twins. I mean, what kind of research could he have? What kind of data could he have amassed during those human experimentations?
Like, there are other accounts that, of course, again, by chasing Hitler, and I know that I've read this somewhere, that Mengele was still operating together with Das Führer.
Ah, God.
That's Theon.
I mean, there are a lot of conspiracy theories like that, like Hitler actually survived the war. But if I'm not mistaken, the official record says that he shot himself right after he shot his wife. Basically, he committed suicide. That's what they say.
He did a Chris Benoit.
We talked about this. We were not gonna use that. I told you. I told you. We were not gonna use that reference. And, again, whatever the tragic incident that happened to Chris Benoit. That's a
That's a whole different story out
just
there.
don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. If you're a family man, if you love your family, just don't do drugs.
Please don't.
Don't fucking inhale bath salts or whatever. Like that's a tragedy.
insane.
That's a tragedy.
Yep. No, what he did, sorry for straying out of the topic, but what Chris Benoit did was a steroids overdose.
There you go.
And with the steroids overdose, of course, it's an external substance. It's a synthetic It's a synthetic substance that, once you get too much of it, your brain starts swelling. It hurts, and you tend to get violent. So he killed his whole family. Then he killed himself while holding a Bible. That's so Amityville right there, man.
I used to love the guy too. Like back
same
when
here.
I was still watching wrestling. I used to love the guy because, like me, he was a small guy, and
He fights with the big ones, man.
Yeah, he fights with the
Rapid.
big boys.
Small guy, actually. Right?
Yeah, that's why I like him because I'm not tall myself, and seeing a wrestler like him in the ring, along with Rey Mysterio,
Yeah.
the small
giant
guys.
killers. The giant killers.
I love those guys, and it's unfortunate that the
That
World
happened.
Wrestling Federation had to cut him out of a lot of their stuff. Yeah, and basically it's as if he never existed in the WWF or WWE.
Well,
anyway.
to Mengele. He has a legacy, according to the Illuminati-driven site Wikipedia. Mengel's life was the inspiration for a novel and film called The Boys from Brazil, where a fictional Mengele portrayed by Gregory Peck produces clones of Hitler in a clinic in
Oh my god.
I think that's something that the Promise and the crew should watch. The Boys from Brazil. It's a 1978 film.
Let's fucking watch this shit. Then in 2007, the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum received a donation, the Hawker album, an album of photographs of Auschwitz staff taken by Karl Friedrich Hawker. 8 of the photographs include Mengele. In Feb 2010, a 180-page volume of Mengele's diary sold by Alexander Autographs at an auction for an undisclosed sum to the grandson of a Holocaust survivor.
He probably burned that shit.
No, he kept that to remind himself and his this is what we suffered.
Ah, there you go.
An identified previous owner who acquired the journals in Brazil is reported to be close to the Mengele family. Holocaust Survivors Organization described the sale as a cynical act of exploitation aimed at profiting from the writings of one of the most heinous Nazi criminals. See, even the Jewish, their plan of revenge is to exploit aimed at profiting. I need a Jew. And then Rabbi Marvin Hitler. No, it's a rabbi, so it can't be Hitler.
Of course.
Marvin
Of
Hire.
the Simon Wiesenthal Center was glad to see the diary fall into Jewish hands. According to him, at the time when Ahmadinejad's Iran regularly denies the Holocaust and anti-Semitism and hatred of Jews is back in vogue, this acquisition is especially significant. In 2011, a further 31 volumes of Mengele's diaries were sold, again amidst protests, with the same auction house and undisclosed collector of World War II memorabilia for $245,000. Mengele's stay in Patagonia was used as the basis of the 2013 Argentinian film The German Doctor, with Alex Brendamole in the lead role.
Also, just wanted to add Slayer, the band Slayer,
Did a song
Angel of Death.
It's so cool that Czar is
Listening to Slayer.
It was
opening,
So
saying
it's a
that
face.
there was back in the day I used to listen to real music.
That was so funny where you listen to Slayer and now you listen to
I just listen to anime songs now, not even just J-pop. I listen to just anime songs. But back in the day I used to listen to a lot of the alternative stuff. Also Slayer.
it's a little thing called Slayer, on the side.
But yeah, Joseph is definitely interesting.
Son of a bitch.
Interesting and disgusting at the same time. But there's this it's as if I can somewhat relate to his curiosity in a way.
Well, yeah.
Given let's say for example, you're a man of science. You're a doctor who wants to know more about the human anatomy, right? And then you're given this opportunity. I'm trying to see it from his eyes, alright? You're given this opportunity to have an endless supply of
subjects.
Guinea pigs that you can test on at no repercussion to you. You won't get incriminated. You won't get any punishment. You won't be accused of any crime. But you're free to do it to your heart's content. You're free to experiment. You're free to find out more about the human body at no consequence to you. And I can understand the appeal of that to anyone, to any scientist, to any person who wants to know more, to any person who is curious. But then there's this side of being, human.
Yeah.
You can't just do those things.
What's weird here is that he studied medicine actually.
Yeah.
Right?
To save lives.
PhD and shit like that. In medicine, even in nursing, we have that all those morality, ethics, shit like that, subjects like that. It's so weird. It didn't work for him, I guess.
Also, the genealogical studies in the case of cleft lip jaw palate. No, cleft
palate, yeah.
His medical dissertation earned him a doctorate in medicine from Frankfurt University, one of the big universities in the world when it comes to medicine. Studying the influence of genetics as a factor in the occurrence of this deformity, pardon the dog fucking barking everywhere. I think there's some shithole outside. Yo, what's that? Anyway, Mengele conducted research on holy shit, this dog. Families who exhibited these traits in multiple generations. The work also included notes on other abnormalities found in these family lines. Fucking dog, man.
Just chill.
I like to know the anatomy of the dogs right now.
Oh man,
I'm a dog lover, guys.
Just chill.
The dog is just noisy as fuck. He keeps on barking, but he's
seeing
coward.
Oh man, what would you do? Say for example, that you are living close to someone who is, like say, a member of the SS. What would you do? Someone who has evaded capture for so long.
I would go to America. Fuck this.
What if you're just living beside them? They're trying to, have a new life. They have kids. They have, either a husband or a wife.
I will press F1, then 4, 6, F2, F2, F2. Go to the.
Are you buying a sniper rifle?
But that's true. That's like, especially if you've got kids or you've got a family, we're fucking getting out of there.
Yeah, it's sad, but there are things that you can't run away from, and
bury him in the backyards. Shit.
I really hope that some of these people,
F1,
maybe it's
1, 3, F3, 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 bunny hop, shoot.
Maybe it's bad of me to wish this, but some people really deserve to get what's coming to them.
Oh yeah.
Because
those are millions of lives. You can't replace that.
They did things, Not even a life of atonement would change that. Now, trivia. You know the Green Cross alcohol that everybody uses?
Yeah.
That company?
Yeah.
Green Cross. It's a Japanese company. And it's actually one of the scientists from Unit 731 actually founded that company.
That's sick.
Yeah, Green Cross.
What's his name? Kitano Masaji. Yeah, he's tied to Unit 731. The person who...
Oh man, we should talk about Unit 731 next. Yeah. Because this is, to be honest, Joseph is just, he's basically high profile, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a Nazi,
he's a Nazi. SS. Yeah, everybody knows that.
But Unit 731 is like a gold mine of this shit, man.
This is like underground. This is like the Slayer of
This is Josef Mengele would tremble in his briefs. So if much as enters their lap. Because Unit 731, I think, reading from what they did, they're more gruesome than Josef Mengele ever was. And we'll talk about that in the next episode of The Deep End. Hopefully in one of the next episodes of the Deep End podcast.
Because, we've got so many topics. It takes us hours.
It actually takes us hours to decide what to talk about every time.
It's horrible. Like I think I have a list.
Yeah. I mean, prior to this, we were even considering talking about, what was that? The Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, then it went to Mengele.
The Mengele effect.
Yeah. Satan. What else?
Yeah, Satan. Demons.
Demons. Wasting time.
Oh, man.
Everyone should die.
Why people should die.
Oh man. Yeah, it's really hard to flesh out a topic for you guys because
we want you to enjoy, like every
even
single
it's
episode.
Dark as fuck. It's creepy, it's weird. We want you guys to enjoy and also be informed that these things happened.
Yeah.
Happened, or will happen. We want you guys to be not really prepared, but we want you that these things happen.
We want you guys to be scared, man.
Basically, we just open the door for you.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you if you want to go down that rabbit hole, like if you want to keep on digging, we won't stop you. And Ashley would like to hear from you.
Yeah, if you got any topics.
Yeah, if you have anything to share, if you have anything you want us to talk about, if you have a personal account of the supernatural or
any
a horrifying experience that you won't mind sharing with us, please let us know in the comment section below.
Also, remember to subscribe to our channel. Press the red button down over the video, then of course press the bell button as well so you get notified if we ever have new content to share. Also, Czar,
like the video, that helps us a lot. And our social media links are in the description. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. John's channel's in there. Watch his content if you like it. Subscribe. AJ's channel's in there as well. Watch his content, and if you like it, please click on that red button. And our the Facebook page for Chundari Beats, my personal Facebook page, is in there in the description. Please follow me on Facebook.
Yep. Again, watch out for the Deep Shores coming in soon. Also, thank you for our thanks to our sponsors. Shall I call them sponsors? No. Thanks to our affiliated partners.
Yes.
So our partners, of course, there's Team Madating, MDTNG Madating at Facebook. Check out, they are selling awesome vape stuff. Yeah. And soon they will be releasing tons of merch, including shirts and stuff. So shout out for that. They currently have 3 bottles, which is Bulletproof Coffee, Copenhagen, and there's the other one.
There's that other one.
It's the special one.
It's the special. It tastes like Cuban cigar.
There you go.
So that's how special it
Cubano.
is. El Cubano.
Sounds like a porn star.
El Cubano.
El Cubano.
The big Cubano.
The big Cubano.
The big Cubano.
El Jefe. So, of course, also there's I think he's part of Madating as well. There's Josh Wakanusa, follow him on Twitch, and of course there's the Potato Entertainment Podcast.
Potato Entertainment Podcast. Where are you guys?
Yeah, where are you guys? After one content, that's it. We challenge you, niggas. Do it.
Hey, subscribe to them.
Subscribe to them.
Subscribe to them.
Their first episode, their first and only episode at the moment, is actually really insightful.
Yeah.
And of course, we have Earl from the Fanboy SEO. He releases interesting content, of course, every now and then. And there's Willie Chan from...
Oh, you know that guy?
Comic Newbies.
Fun by SEO.
Yeah, we are friends with Earl, Boss Earl. Please,
Oh my god.
Promote us.
promote us.
I'm a fan. Hello.
Also, like their new page, Go Bear Philippines. There you go.
Philippines. Also, KaiserTheSage.com for SEO things. Site Interactive for your digital marketing stuff. The premier digital marketing.
Kolyana, the
agency.
best band ever.
Also, join the Bro Army, PewDiePie. Subscribe to him.
Let's just plug everyone.
Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye.
Top of the morning to you guys.
And hello everybody.
Hello.
To them filthy, Joji.
Yeah, Joji Vlogs. Please bring back Joji Vlogs.
Of course. No. Higa TV.
Higa TV. Nigga Higa.
He's my number one inspiration when it comes to doing comedy content.
Also, Smosh. Just shut up.
Yeah. Shut up. Also, what else?
Brian Emmanuel, Rich Chiga.
Vsauce.
Vsauce. Oh my god.
And Vsauce 3 is it?
Yeah.
Vsauce
Jake
3.
Roper.
Don't bother with Vsauce 2.
Knights of the Altar. What else?
Michael Stevens.
Nagoraya and Nutri-Star for snacks. Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
onion rings.
Bacardi.
Coke.
Onion rings. Oishi onion rings.
Marlboro Lights.
Snack with real onions.
Oppo for our phones. Sony. And stuff. So there you go. We have a lot of sponsors. We're actually really popular. You just don't know it. So go on and subscribe.
Bye guys.
Bye guys. Don't
Bye-bye.
be like Joseph.